Since 2016, Nintendo has managed to have some great games on mobile as well as some not so great. Hey Warriors, this is Ben and today on Android Gamespot we're gonna talk about all the games released by Nintendo on mobile as well as the ones that are in development. Number 6 is Miitomo. And when Miitomo first came out, I was pretty excited to say the least. This was Nintendo's first attempt at a mobile game. So I jumped right in and spent a few hours crafting my character, or in other words, my me, to my likeness, decorating my room, sending and answering questions to and from my friends, and as the days passed, I found myself getting more and more lonely out there. And that is, even if I remembered to log in. So what happened, you may be wondering? Well, Miitomo, as you probably realized, isn't really a game. It's a social network, and not a very good one at that either, because it limits the way you can interact socially with your friends. For example, the questions aren't customizable, so you can't really ask anything you want, and if you happen to come up into, say, a question you don't want to answer, you can just skip it altogether. More importantly, social networks, for example Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, are about instant gratification. You write a status, upload a photo or a video, and you get instant feedback, which Miitomo lacked. Also, there were no mini games or anything of that sort to play with your friends, and the currency system was heavily geared towards in-app purchases, with no real incentives to keep you playing. You can do better than that, Nintendo. Number 5 is Super Mario Run. Nintendo started the Super Mario Run announcement with a disappointing, hey, we're gonna release it on iOS first, and then you Android gamers will have to wait. Hope that's okay. No, Nintendo, it wasn't. But I don't hold grudges, so when the game came out on Android, I was in before Bowser got to his castle with the princess. That Bowser sure knows how to get the ladies, but enough about that and back to the game. The game has the typical Nintendo and its creator Miyamoto's mastery in level design and gameplay. It looks good and is so simple to play, and most importantly, you have fun playing it across its 24 levels, but you'll beat it quick. And although I like the town building side game where you get to customize your town with various Mario themed buildings, and the races against other players, although not in real time, were fun too, but I'm not really sure if Super Mario Run justifies its price. Mobile gamers' opinions seem to be divided, so I'm curious to know where you guys stand. Number 4 is Fire Emblem Heroes. It is so easy to mess up an RPG on mobile, especially with all the crappy trash you can find on the Google Play Store. So Nintendo, with its long-running Fire Emblem series, didn't really have the luxury to screw it up. And in a way, they didn't. Heroes is a great example of how to make an RPG work on smartphones, optimized for the platform without sacrificing the most important and appealing parts of the RPG genre. I especially enjoyed making my own team from a dozen of familiar faces, and the battle mechanics, which weren't as deep as on console, but weren't watered down to a simple tap-in frenzy either. Definitely worth playing. Number 3 is Pokemon Go. Even if you're an alien, and FYI if you are, say so in the comment section, I have a ton of questions. Back to my point, so if you were an alien or someone who has never heard of Pokemon, you definitely got the buzz. Nintendo struck gold with this one, generating almost $1 billion for Nintendo, and that's maybe the best thing Pokemon Go is good at, making money, and lots of it, for its developer. And you do see the problem in that equation, right? Pokemon Go makes you go out in the real world with your face stuck at your phone capturing Pokemons. It makes you get out and have a physical workout while playing, and in that regard, it's genius, and I love it. But on the other hand, there's no sense of reward or accomplishment. With a lack of a story or any major events, you quickly grow bored. But I did read somewhere, and if I do remember where, I'll add the link to the description below, that Nintendo may be working on a proper Pokemon RPG on mobile. Something like the ones on the different Game Boys. Now that is something to be excited about. And it's not like it can be done. Check out this Pokemon clone called Hey Monsters and how well they adapted the Pokemon world to the mobile platform. Sadly, Nintendo managed to take it down, and we're fine with that, Nintendo, as long as we're getting a real Pokemon RPG soon, right? Who's with me? Number 2 is an upcoming game, and that is Animal Crossing. I have sunk hundreds of hours into Animal Crossing on the Nintendo DS, and I still play it to this date. So when I heard that Nintendo is working on a mobile version, I thought about high-fiving everyone at my Animal Crossing town. Ended up not, sorry folks. But it is happening. It's launching later in 2017, and you should be excited as well. Number 1 is The Legend of Zelda. A Legend of Zelda game is coming to your mobile, and that's freaking awesome. Now, the only thing we know for sure is that it will release after Animal Crossing. And we're left to wonder, what kind of game is it going to be? I don't think Nintendo will give us some cheap spin-off like a match 3 puzzle RPG or anything of that sort, so I'm optimistic, and if you want to know my 2 cents, I think it's gonna be something close to Zelda Phantom of the Hourglass on the original DS, since it was screen touch based and everything. Some of the guys at IGN have completely different theories, so I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to know more, but those are speculations, and that's all we have for now. But we know that there's a Zelda game coming for sure, and that's enough to keep a smile on my face, and I'm sure the faces of many of you. And that sums up the best and upcoming Nintendo games on mobile. What do you guys think of the Nintendo games so far? What about the ones in development? Are there any other Nintendo games you want to see on your phone or tablets? I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Also, we release 4 videos like this every single week, and the best way to see them is with a subscription. So if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Once again, I'm Ben. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Android Gamespot.